I'm gonna press the button. Press the button. Episode Lucky 13. Rat, rat, rat. New Lawrence? Question mark.
Who can tell?
You, Lawrence?
New
No,
Lawrence.
old Lawrence.
Allegedly, even
What
though
hap-
this
what
character's not.
happened? What
This
happened to
character,
happened to current Lawrence?
he's not gone yet.
Oh, fuck him.
Okay, so
No thanks, I'd rather not.
yes, this is
Well,
everyone.
You made them. Please don't
Yeah,
die.
we just have it turn out that Murdertha was hiding inside Newt the entire time.
Yeah. So
Steps out and Newt just like has to recharge.
No,
for a
I'm
bit.
not. This is not happening. I don't know what's going on. You're not just making me appear places.
no, he
are
is on the
down
map.
Bottom of the map.
He will be introduced when I say he is. So, especially for Graham, who I've given a very basic description, what in the hell happened last time?
Not a lot, really.
Big distraction, that big faith-themed distraction that took up a load of time, and everybody else infiltrated the place.
Yeah, one group went here and distracted everyone. The other group snuck round this way, got into this elevator, and then we discovered that there was an elevator that you could power with a spell slot, or you could use the advanced technique of owning a rope. Lawrence brutally murdered someone. I prevented him from brutally murdering a second person. Instead, just bonked them and knocked them out and stuff.
Lawrence has a disease.
Yeah,
I
Lawrence
forgot
got a
about
disease.
that.
Yeah,
But
but
he-
what about in the game, though?
Same disease.
Lawrence
Same
got
disease.
he got the disease because he went
Scurvy.
to the lavatory and started fishing around for gloves of thievery in the poo, and now he has now he literally has shitty gloves of thievery.
And he has dysentery.
Like
Also, there was a thing with these two, and they killed each other over hammers.
yeah, basically in typical Andrew DMing standards, I described the bucket of poo as a bucket of poo. Lawrence said, for some reason, are there gloves of thievery in them? I went silent for about 10 seconds and then I said, you can see a bit of what looks like a glove poking out.
Oh yeah, also Andrew stayed behind to work as a distraction for the other gobbos.
Also, don't forget, probably my favourite part of Lawrence rooting around in the poo was him pouring the pooey shit into the quotation marks clean water, then immediately asking, can I use that water to wipe them clean? No.
But yeah,
And when he went to the upper part of the room and then threw the bucket towards the door, only realizing afterwards that was the only door.
I don't follow any of what just happened, but like, I believe you all.
I mean, you know that
Oh,
little
yeah.
Lawrence adventures happen every now and again, don't you?
Also, Felix is hiding under the bed over here.
Yeah, Felix is hiding behind a bed.
Like our Felix, and we're currently searching down here for other Felix still. In conclusion, we've made like 2 rooms of progress, Graham.
But
We
you did
we
not
ran
have to
from
fight
here.
all of those goblins.
Kira, we did manage to puzzle our way out of that encounter, which, you know, I think that deserves some recognition. We
Yeah, by stacking like 6 effects of prestidigitation and thaumaturgy and then magic minor illusion with 2 of them at the same time. Yeah!
Yeah,
Wir
but no
Ensemble
spells
for Febros!
Yeah, but no spell slots were cost, so that's all that matters.
Because again, it was just loads of like very low level magic effects just stacking on top of each other to create a big distraction.
I mean, technically you did use a spell slot, but that was in the after effect when you used the sleep.
Yeah, Zamla did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was the thing that tipped it over to you guys succeeding.
And I used one of my 2 wild shapes because I nearly fucked up and died.
Those aren't spell slots. It doesn't count.
Yeah, exactly.
There.
So it's
But it was a
fucking
case
dark.
of everybody shouts, "I have dark vision."
Let's have a short rest.
I can see in the dark. True. Let's not, because we might get attacked.
It's just an hour.
Joseph, no one else noticed, but there's a chef hat on your head. As a voice speaks into your mind and pulls on your hair, saying, "Beware, many eyes, many whiskers."
Me?
It's the little friend that. Do you know
in-
about them? I can't remember. Like in character.
The psychic rat.
Yeah.
In character, I don't know the psychic rat is there. Only Newt knows the psychic rat
Okay.
is there.
Okay, so you don't know where it comes from, but yeah, you get like a psychic little tiny voice in your head saying, "Beware, many eyes, many whiskers."
Good to know. I will inform everyone else of potential danger.
Also, can everyone give me a perception check?
No.
You don't need to.
Because you can't see it.
You can see what this is.
Help me, bat. Wow, that
Ah.
wasn't great even with the help.
But Stephen Smith, he did very well. It makes sense. Like, you would really recognize this voice. It sounds like that stupid kobold who keeps trying to, like, kill you or something. Like, you think you hear it echoing down this way. You heard something like a "fuck off," "ew," "go away," stuff like that.
I think your friend that hates me is down there somewhere.
I'll take a look down this corridor, I
Ah,
guess.
no, that means I need to use the reveal tool. That never goes well.
You don't even remember what you put under there.
Can I
I will
sneak
keep an eye out
forward?
for traps. I will keep an eye out for traps as I advance forwards.
Sure, as you advance forwards, you slowly... give me a constitution save, everyone who's advancing forwards.
I suppose I was, since
shit.
Via would be following Lumen.
Wow, very good for Stephen.
15.
Yeah, everyone but Lumen is okay. Lumen, you start feeling pretty sick, as there's a, like, really putrid smell in the air. It doesn't have
I
any,
don't
like...
feel so.
It doesn't have a mechanical thing, it's just that you feel sick.
Are you okay, Lumen? Do you need help?
I'll be able to shrug it off, but I'm not at 100%.
Can any of you discern? Can any of you discern what it is for some kind of check? Like, I assume we're all able to smell it.
I'm just trying to think if you even need to. No, I would say that you could probably roughly figure out that it smells like maybe what you'd imagine is like rotting food. Like that.
Not what I was expecting.
Yeah,
Great.
it's definitely more the smell of rot than it is the smell of like feculence.
Oh shit, Melania's in the next room.
Yeah,
Oh.
get
Oh,
ready
I guess
for a
we're going
boss
to
fight.
die now. I've seen those streams.
That water might not be red, but
It's gonna be
Burning in me.
soon.
Look,
Hey,
Via
why are
like
there
brings a bit
three
of a robe
bloodstains on the
over our.
ground? When
Via
the next
brings a bit of a
adventurers come
robe
along.
over our.
Oh, it's a ratty boy.
yeah, as you approach, you see one scuttle, and from where you are now, especially Mr. Smith, you can see, like, in the distance, there's like a big shape thrashing around, and you can hear like little splashes.
Guys, there's a big shape thrashing around, and there's little splashes.
Joseph, don't be a dick.
I'm gonna send Batty ahead to just scout out the area.
Well, there goes all of the intrigue that would have been revealed in like a minute. So yeah, you basically, as you start approaching, I'm imagining you're not rushing in.
No, I'm trying to be stealthy.
Yeah,
I rolled stealth before,
true.
so I'm
not very good
literally
stealth,
just
but
walking.
yeah. You think you're stealthy?
Hey, Lauren, see that loading stuff?
Nope, no, I am not. There is a delay though.
Yeah.
Back to reveal tool. You recognize that little stick?
Yeah, that's Meredith's little stick.
Yeah, as you get closer and closer, you basically see that there's like maybe like a shaft of some sort. Like it's like just yeah.
Guys, there's a shaft up ahead. It seems to be long, hard,
and thick.
and pulsating almost.
It's definitely not doing that one though.
With 3 C's.
I can't remember what the word I want to use is, but it's like
Long, hard, and pulsating all start with C. I agree, Lawrence.
so it's like a slide made of stone, and you can see that like things are piled up around the bottom. You can imagine it's like a trash chute. And there's currently a kobold who has pierced the wall and is not falling down the trash chute because there's a big monster.
Can
Look,
I roll Arcana to find out what this is?
Yes. I
there's
admit,
something
the
that
picture is
pierced
crazy.
There's something that's pierced the shaft but doesn't seem to want to come out.
Turns out I know exactly what this is.
Oh, that's interesting. Graham, can you give me a perception check?
Maybe?
I just want to see if you see the not so stealthy gnome walking up behind.
Oh yeah, I got a nat one. Didn't even register that.
Perception.
Yeah, you see him. So you don't see everyone else, but you see the stupid gnome just like casually walking into the cave.
Where am I in this
Describing
process?
a shaft.
You are right. Ooh, I'm still on the reveal tool. You're right here. See the little bit of white?
Oh, okay, so I see him coming in, and I see all this stuff in front of me.
Yeah.
What is this thing?
Well, you know from how close you are. Joseph gets to have an extra special thing. If you recognize that shape, it looks almost identical to the shape of the Great Poo Lord. Remember him?
No,
No.
not again.
No, I don't remember him.
The Utyug.
Oh, okay. Yep.
You can see much closer. Murdertha, you can definitely see a look in its eyes as it tries to snap at you.
It's attacking
like-
Murdertha.
I'm just like poking with the stick, being like, "Get back! Get back!"
Alright, it took hostile action first. Go Gadget, run in, cast Fireball. It's the way.
Ah!
Alright, yeah, straight on Murdertha.
Set fire to me.
You
Far. Okay, so there is a distance here that will not kill everyone involved.
you run in, and all of the rats turn and look at you as you're
I'm just
casting
running in and
Fireball.
casting Fireball to hit all of the enemies and not any of the friends.
Now you understand what the warning was about, as they are about to die.
Surely there might be gaseous buildup which might extend the range of said
There
fireball.
might-
I mean, yeah, if I want to kill everyone in the party.
Also, we know this place is well ventilated from like the fact that all the other rooms in this place were really well ventilated. For some reason, I don't know why they're well ventilated, but they are.
Yeah, but Andrew asked us to make Constitution saving throws before. But clearly not that
necessarily-
one.
Yeah,
Well,
It doesn't
then-
necessarily mean it's flammable.
Yeah.
Definitely noxious.
You
Not
light
necessarily
the
flammable.
place up, rocks fall, everyone dies, except for Murdertha, who's now just stuck in that tunnel.
I can roll Fireball damage.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
this
they
is
do
what
have
happened to my gods. No.
Oh, damn, that's good damage for a first level Fireball.
Yes, you cast your fireball, and you kill all of the ratas.
What about Poo Lord Boy?
Seems unaffected.
Yeah, immune to fire, but that doesn't get rid of all the rats.
The rats
Does
are...
that put us into initiative order?
It will now, yes. What the fuck? It's that one. It's that one.
That's the one.
I'm still not used to the new logo.
New logo.
Logo, what am I? That's all. That's just that advert that I just. Well, it lives rent free in my head.
Also, I'm going to need Lawrence to do an extra initiative. As
For that. Okay.
the fireball goes off and sadly shakes Murdertha free, who starts sliding down. As he's sliding down, he is scooped up by someone who manages to leap over the Utyug. And it was so upset because you were sliding straight into its open mouth.
Also, thank you, mysterious voice in my head that warned me of stuff.
You're welcome, squeak squeak.
Odd choice of extra words there, but I'm not one to judge. Oh, it's the. Why is that NPC that Barry adopted here?
Because that's the token that Lawrence picked.
Fair
He's not
enough.
even in that game anymore, is he?
No, he got teleported away back to hell.
And then escaped to here, apparently.
Yeah.
It's just as well. It's just as well. He probably would have become Grom's punching bag before long.
He was the bear's pet human. That's-
And Andrew sent you a message.
Okay, I'll check that in a second. I have a whole singular initiative. Wow! What a boy!
Via's dex is 14.
Goddamn Otyug.
So
Ah,
plus two.
you also did garbage.
So-
Yeah, so
but
you
Via's
win
dex
that.
is higher, so
Yeah.
it.
On the bright side, we're now the correct level to fight an Otyug.
True.
Oh, you're definitely going to destroy this poor baby. Well, let's see what Lawrence has said to us.
Why? I don't know what you mean, Andrew. It's not like if you throw something that's the same CR, the same level of party, the leveled party will win every time.
So what's the
What's-
strategy here? Melee or ranged primarily? Like, what are we going
Yeah.
Still get eaten by the poo monster?
Okay, Lawrence, one question.
Yeah.
Are you intending for this to be the continuation of your character? As in, continuation of the character that you've got obviously took this from?
I'm not exactly sure I fully understand.
Is it the same person?
Is this person the same person as the person who appeared in your game?
No.
Then...
This is this Crystal Sphere's version of that person.
Fuck it, yeah. Just that, though. I like my version better, but... Sure. I'm too nice to
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
So Andrew, I'm disappointed in you. We could have been fighting the Pudding King today. It's
Could
only
we?
1 CR lower than an Utiyug.
This
But
technically...
it's called the Pudding King.
this isn't an Utiyug. That's why it looks different.
I mean, yeah.
Hmm.
Utiyugs don't have any immunities or resistances, I don't think.
It's also ironic that I gave it the fire immunity for a very specific reason. Not because you took Fireball. I didn't consider that.
It's alright. And it
Is it
was
because this
valuable.
new character that Lawrence was brought in has a flame tongue?
They do not.
Mm.
Oh god, we spent a while talking about that the other day, along with the crit rules.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
So,
mean,
yeah.
I thought it was an important conversation to have because he did give me a sword that does 78 damage.
true.
So I was like, on a barbarian, this could be problematic.
Luminen.
Luminen,
Yeah. You are to go first with your 20 of the wands.
I blade song, and then I walk
Tra-la-la.
here.
Aye, Mereditha, you've spotted one of your other friends has suddenly appeared. Or rather, you've now spotted a friend.
And I do a stab at it.
Yeah?
Sure, now that you're this close to it, with your, like, really good roll that you made before, you can see a familiarity in its eyes. When it spins round and looks at you attacking it.
Is it the same one from the sewers?
It could be. But that doesn't make any sense.
Because that one died? Question mark.
And you're like
Is it-
several universes over, so it's
I know.
impossible for it to be the same one, right?
It really is. But with all the, maybe it is the same one, and it has also had some weird extra dimensional experience.
It's had a whole adventure of itself, and then was kidnapped by these goblins.
Oh, nice,
We are
Oh, you're
We
gonna
are
beat
in
the
the
shit
base-
out of it.
nice.
nice. We are in
I
the
rolled
basement
max
of like,
on like everything
we
but
are
the
in the-
base attack. 8.
Wow.
32 dams.
Were familiar Otyug.
See, it escaped the first lot of 32 damage, so it had to make up with a second lot of 32 damage. But that is my turn.
God. Will he survive to his own turn?
I could have cast haste, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. I'm gonna save that for the Felix fight.
Alright. Mr. Smith. Agent Smith.
He will walk up to. Can he even get there? No. He will get out his short bow and shoot. Does he have that thing? Does he have it?
Does he?
No, he doesn't. Um,
I'm also not
Any-
really. I'm not sure where that waste chute's supposed to actually connect to upstairs because I couldn't really find it.
It's supposed to connect directly to Badgerton.
Yeah, sure. Anywho, sorry
No,
for
that's a
interrupting.
that's a big old miss.
Good. That balances out the nat 20 previously.
The duality
Please,
of man.
please don't have a nat one when he shoots me. Please don't have a...
Well, you can't tell Andrew that, or he's gonna do it.
I mean, the silence really. No, I wouldn't say that the gnome would want to do that. If it was you, if it was like the other way around, I could see Meredith.
Oh no, I meant as a
accidentally
way of making Meredith even more suspicious of the gnome.
True.
Because currently there's like no reason why Meredith thinks the way it thinks he does, but just if he gets shot in the back
You know what?
accidentally, she's like, ah.
Fine. Lawrence, make me another attack roll.
Okay. 23.
Fuck's sake. Does 23 beat Meredith's armor?
Yes.
You get plinked in the back.
I like turn and I see the arrow.
No,
I'm
you,
like, I
Gnomes
knew it!
you try to turn, you can't see it because it's in your back. But
But
you
I see
do,
who's behind me with
yeah.
a bow out.
you do see an empty bow attached to a gnome.
Steve will say it was an errant poo rat that shot it.
And
Don't forget to
Aaron-
roll your damage, Lawrence. God, imagine if it was a crit. That would have been so good.
Could have.
It's a crit
You
fail.
could have just said, sorry, I didn't mean it.
Would that have had advantage because he wasn't you were
No,
no.
no, it was.
No.
Stop trying to get a crit.
So 6 piercing damage. Ignore the sneak attack because I just had that tick.
So I take 6 piercing damage to the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I see how this is.
Surely that's a deception check on my end as well.
Oh no, the traitorous gnome has betrayed us!
He's been working with this Utiog all along.
That's
That's a 6 deception.
Why are you trying to deceive? It's just not a good plan.
Like, even if you got a nat 20 on the deception check, I don't think I would force Graham to roll an insight.
Yeah,
because he turned around and saw your empty bow.
Also, all the
Yeah.
rats are dead, except for the
Yeah.
one hiding on Lumen.
Also, your argument is the rat shot you with an arrow.
Yeah, well,
It's a magic arrow that grows once it's shot.
It's fine. We'll move on. Just
Yeah.
like Meredith has like, oh no, I was right. He is trying to kill me.
Yeah, we will move on, but Mereditha will not.
Oh,
So is that everything
Sam-
from Stephen?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
it's
Zamla,
Samla.
Okay, wait a minute.
you can see there's a big monster. You can see that the gnome just shot Mereditha in the back for some reason.
And Lumen's
Okay,
currently doing some flips.
Okay, okay, I'm within range. Yeah. Zamla's gonna pull out what appears to be a jam jar containing the sparkly little like floating things, and he's gonna unscrew the lid, and they're all gonna fly by, and they're gonna surround the big poo monster, and I'm gonna cast a fairy fire on it. So now
Okay.
it's just glowing. So everyone has advantage. Yay!
That's a save, isn't it?
Yay.
Oh, for
The dex
wait, let's
save.
see. Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
I wouldn't have guessed Dex, but 11. That has to be a fail.
Yeah, it's fail.
Yay!
Now you all have advantage on its attacks, and that's... Ooh, actually, I'll move a bit closer. There. And that's my turn.
Okay. Person who has not been introduced. Savior of Murdertha. Lawrence, that's you.
Unmute.
Sorry. Okay.
Come on, Lord, we've got to fight this thing.
Unga!
Oh, I know what you're playing now.
Don't forget you have advantage.
I think noise suppression meant that didn't come through, Lawrence.
Yeah, I heard the noise suppression just go, nope.
Wait, what? You heard the noise suppression not?
I think Lawrence.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard it fade out.
Okay.
Lawrence, turn your noise suppression off.
Unga! Unga! Unga!
Oh God. This guy.
It's the Unga Bunga strength build strat.
It's Captain
The
Caveman.
character.
It's his 3 intelligence character.
Unga is Angie.
Are you gonna? Are you going to destroy this thing then?
It's a good
Hit
question.
him with some attack. Under the bunker and stuff.
He does have that.
Oh, that's a big number.
I just.
The armor
enjoy
class is
the-
not that high.
+1? What is that?
Because of
Yeah.
great weapon.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
great weapon master.
Christ on a
That's for a
stick.
total of 19 damage.
Uh-huh. It screams an
Yeah,
ouchies.
+3.
Sorry,
plus,
I did.
+6.
I do have advantage. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand what's happened. It's +3 proficiency, +3 strength, -5 great weapon master.
You also have an advantage in case you get a crit. I'm not sure if that matters though.
Yeah, I did roll it. I got a 6 on the second one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unga!
Yeah.
Unga Dunga?
well, Unga. Unga is finished.
Okay.
Unga also cannot speak because he's not smart enough.
Yeah.
What a good boy.
Are you?
He's-
Did you? Another. Do you not have an attack like another one?
1 second. I don't think I added.
You're 5th level. Most marshals have an extra attack by now, right?
Well-
If you are straight barbarian and you're 5th level, you will have an extra attack.
Too bad. Murdertha's go while Lawrence figures that out.
Yeah.
You shit, Lord!
Literally.
Oh shit, Lord.
I have advantage.
That's an
Pack
ouchie.
tactics.
So you have many advantages.
Yeah, and then I will put it at level 2, which means it becomes level 3.
Ah, magic book.
So it is another 22 necrotic damage.
Ooh. That is not good for it. It looks very upset.
As I jam the sacred spear of goblin of gnome stabbing that was given to my god into it as I channel necrotic energy through it. I'm like, take that, you piece of shit. Literally. Get back. You can't eat me.
In a really, like, guttural voice, you get a reply in your brain that's like, I never asked them to worship me. And
Well, that changes everything. Maybe we should just talk this
Can
through.
we talk this out? Willing to talk
Viera,
this
it's your
out.
go. You don't know that. Only Murdertha knows that.
I mean, yeah, Lumen also doesn't know that.
Okay, so only if I heard that. In which case,
Oh,
in which case, usual
But if
opener
says
curse a
something,
bit. A bit.
so yeah, Andrew, I forgot. Unga Bunga has become large now.
Mm-hmm.
oh, you're that subclass.
Which I did see that, and I was very pleased that you picked
Nice.
that subclass. I like them.
One of us has to learn enlarge reduce at some point, right? So we can make him just one size category bigger.
Dex save.
Oh, come on, save. Come on, save. Yeah, go on.
He takes all of the 16, 11 radiant, and 5 necrotic.
Sure.
That's turn.
It's not.
Yeah, and you might want to put a purple dot on him because he's cursed.
He's not.
What? Why?
He did.
He's not cursed
Oh.
because he is dead. Noted.
His corpse can be cursed.
Technically, that is true if it was hex that he used.
Yeah, it was hex plus sacred flame
Yeah, so technically that body is cursed right now.
for necrotic. Yeah, it lasts for a long time, and I can just switch it to a new target.
Yeah.
Unga Bunga will just continue hacking at the body.
Fair. Yeah, Via flies in, pops the curse, and then thump lights him up, and he just drops down. And she's just looking at her hands like, "Well, damn."
Bursts into flames. It's getting
getting
hacked
better-
away at.
I'm getting better at this.
Murdertha, you see it staring into your
I
eyes
know
as the
we all
life,
seem to be.
the
We
li-
annihilated that guy.
life leaves it.
No, we could have been friends. I know I was the one that mostly killed you, but still.
And to add even more
why?
confusion, Murdertha, now for sure you're like, that definitely sounded like he was the one that saw us before. Fucking weird.
Yeah.
For reference, Lawrence, you are as intelligent as an octopus.
They're
Yeah.
very intelligent.
Unga Bunga.
Camouflage.
Stabbing the body.
I'm like a little bit weirded out by that, and I'm going to step back from it and turn spear facing the no.
Makes sense.
Uh,
Something interesting. So,
Oh, the cranium rats are smarter than Lawrence. By one.
while you're hacking away at it, you notice that after a while, it was essentially encased in like a hard crust.
yeah.
Other
Can
people,
Lumen try and take a sample of it? and
yeah, I was
study?
gonna say other people who aren't a complete idiot could try to analyze that.
Unga Bunga's analysing it
Go on
with
then.
his sword.
I mean,
This is how Unga
I do
Bunga
have a
analyzes
herbalist
things.
kit. Might
Hits
be
them to
useful.
figure out how they work.
Stephen will call over to Murdertha. I'm sorry, I slipped on all of the shit.
So Andrew, what?
I just want to point
what role
out,
do you want?
he shouted that over. He has not made it to the shit yet. Also, it's not shit. It's rot
No, it's
liquid.
fine, Andrew. He slipped on his own gloves.
True.
Yeah, there was stuff leaking down onto the ground and he slipped on it.
I just thought of the perfect example that only works for James. Valhazak.
That's what I thought as soon as I saw the image. My brain immediately went, "Oh no, it's Val," and I was like, "Wait, no, it's not."
Yeah, that's what
Calm down.
that's what this place is like. Rather than being like shit or
Yeah.
anything. It's like rotten food, rotten meat, things like that.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. It's a pit of decomposition and rotten,
Yeah.
just
So
in general
What
death.
role do you want to like
Uh,
figure out stuff about this creature, Andrew?
If you're looking at the chitin, that would be Arcana.
Okay.
after like a
Uh,
minute, Unga Bunga will just stop stabbing the body and shrink back down to normal size.
Via, can you give me help? Because I believe
Can-
I have the highest bonus to Arcana.
Help and E guidance as well. So roll
nice.
D4 as well as advantage.
I will guide your hand.
Thank you very much.
Unga Bunga will.
Nice. 32.
Good.
Andrew?
And Max,
You know what? Yeah.
team magic friends for the win.
Yo, we are just like in sync perfectly. Like, oh yeah, friendship.
Unga Bunga will use
Oh,
thaumaturgy
I've read
to
about
clean
this
their
before. Oh,
sword.
by the way, you might want to do this.
Oh yeah, I think I've read about this too, actually.
Okay, so I was going to give you a component.
know that.
Now you just get a magic item. So you analyze the chitin, not chitin.
Huh?
You think that, I don't know, it or something had been caking like certain ingredients onto this thing's like actual armor shell, and you think that might have been what caused it to become immune to fire. So basically, if you take a large enough piece, it counts as a +1 shield with fire resistance.
Oh, nice. That'll go well for a marshal.
And it's chitin as well.
Yeah.
It's chitin as well, which means pretty much anyone can use.
Unga Bunga will look at his sword
You
and
just
then
really like saying the name Unga Bunga, don't
he will then shout Unga Bunga at his sword and it'll get clean as he casts thaumaturgy on it.
Good sword. So yeah, you can basically tell that
Magic sword.
the fact that the creature was covered in this made it immune, but the pieces of it could work as like a resistance.
So who wants the fire resist +1 shield?
Unga.
All right.
Who
we
are
have
you?
Unga Bunga, who really wants it.
Unga Bunga.
I mean, in fairness, who is this guy? I mean, he did help.
I
Unga
don't
Bunga.
know, but he did help save Murdertha, and he helped us fight the monster.
Unga Bunga stabs the poo thing. Unga Bunga. Unga Bunga.
I trust him.
Also, if he's gonna start, if he's gonna start following us around, it looks like he's gonna be like, between us and danger.
Yeah.
Give him some an extra bit of oomph.
Yeah, in this party of twinks, he is the meat boy.
Shout Unga Bunga at his sword again.
Who you calling a twig loser? Shakespeare like voice.
Are any of you like dirty in any kind of way?
I mean,
I don't want to
Via
answer
has
that
like
question.
several spells that can undo it.
Yeah, Lumen and Via are almost never dirty.
Yeah.
At most, pretty much people's like feet / actually, it'll be shoes because you're wearing
Is it dirty if you've painted yourself?
That's true. If you clean Murdertha of the paint that's on Murdertha, then bad time.
It's not paint.
Paint,
It's
Callum.
dye. Dye
So,
that
like,
has seeped into their
Same
skin.
If your like clothes are dirty, like Unga Bunga will notice. Maybe, possibly.
Murdertha will raise to everyone, so that was the same thing that we killed in the sewers before.
Ah, how do you know that?
It spoke into my mind, begging us not to kill it again.
Ah, that would have been useful to know.
But how
I'm sorry, beg your pardon.
looks confused. Looks confused, and Via's just like, how would it know? We've been through 2 different universes. or two spheres?
I
It is
don't know, but it
intriguing.
knew
Or at
it
least that's
and was
how we
like,
think.
please don't kill me again.
They are perhaps connected.
In which
Universal
case,
constants.
I want to take another chunk
don't
of
think-
it. I don't think will decompose, and then put it into the bag of stones.
I mean,
Oh,
Just
like you can take a
purpose of
bone or
looking at it.
something, or
Yeah, I'll take like a piece of bone
Yeah.
and put it in the bag of stones and mark it as
I'll still
to be
take
determined.
I'll still take a piece of chitin as well for similar reasons, but also because if all else just comes up a stopper, chitin is probably going to be useful in like herbs and or something like that, or potion making, or
I mean,
spell components, or
you-
something like that.
it might not be the most nice thing, but you could probably like grind the stuff up to make a relatively good, like,
Potion of fire resistance or
that's
something.
the thing he said.
Fire is. Yeah, I
Uh,
do have a herbalist kit, so to make potions with. So Via's like, I'm gonna try that.
I'm also
Mar-
gonna quickly think at the psychic presence that I heard in my head earlier, and just said, "Can you help me with like remembering stuff?"
Unga bunga.
Murdertha will also point out the fact that he has an arrow in his back.
Could anyone please pull it out? I can't reach it.
Lumen will come round and try and
Yeah.
medicine next. He's not good at medicine. Just so
That
you're
gnome
aware,
shot me in the back, like I told you he would.
he will try. The bat
I'm
will
sorry-
also help because the
I'm-
bat is also gonna is a good boy.
I'm sorry, Mereditha. I slipped.
You shot me square in the back. How do you do that? How bad do you have to be to do that?
I'm sorry.
It was a really
we-
good shot.
We yoink the
Yeah,
arrow
snip-
out of your back and we'll like cover it up so you don't bleed. I'll bleed out.
I bled out from my arrow to the thumb before. I think I might have a problem with being a hemophiliac.
Ah, the bleeding won't stop.
It's just all the blood is in his thumb.
I'm sorry. I will make it I will pay for you to get healed at a doctor or something.
I told you he would betray us all. He's a gnome. Those filthy betraying gnomes.
I would say with the 16
Okay.
medicine, Graham, you don't take any more damage. It hurts, but no extra damage from the arrow getting pulled out.
Look, I will get some healing for you. I do apologize.
He's been against us the whole time. He led us here. He led us here to try and get us killed.
No.
Explore up there. Assuming that this is an up bit. That only
No,
Batty-
ignore that.
Okay,
It-
Batty,
you
go
all
over here.
You all see the truth. You all know I'm right.
If,
At least
if,
he's apologized for it.
if I was going to try and kill you, I'd have done it successfully and not have
Only
this thing try and do it.
because he failed because I'm too powerful for him to kill. Because I know the tricks of the gnomes.
No, I don't want any of you to come to harm. Even you, Meredith.
That's
I-
what a gnome would say if he was trying to harm me.
Look,
The rats are like looking at the bat. They're like, don't tell him. We saw everyone else die. You're like us, right? But with wings.
Nods. They seem cute, so I'm gonna leave them alive.
Cute, yeah.
Well, the attitude is fucking adorable. If a creature is like begging for its life, Lumen can't kill it. That's just
Well-
not a thing Lumen could bring himself ever to do.
Interesting to note. God,
who's our friend here?
Looks like a
unlike
big,
you,
strong
he
boy.
saved me.
He's suspiciously naked. He is. Unlike his picture, he isn't wearing he's basically just wearing a loincloth.
Perhaps he
Fuck
looks
you,
good.
Joseph. You're not allowed to look up there.
But Bat,
I don't know where it goes. I've told you.
but Bat.
Are you asking to see through the fourth wall?
No, he's
Uh,
asking to see through the loincloth.
I'm actually no. I'm,
Because you have a bat.
It's Andrew doesn't know where this connects to because it connects to somewhere up on the upper map.
But there isn't anywhere that is a down slope on the other map. I do agree
Yeah.
with what you said. It's more than likely attached to like the kitchen, so your bat would like come out and like the bin lids that you can like push in and spring back. You can sort of almost see through that there's some sort of like badger or something on the other side.
Good. I'm glad I found the bat. Can I see into this room now that I've sent bat in there
Not
briefly?
clearly, but
Oh, okay.
you can see that there's like it looks like it might be a kitchen of sorts, but you can't like
Okay.
pull out anything specific.
Fair enough.
Besides
Return
badger.
Batty. Now what's up here in this minecarty area?
Nothing. This-
Okay. Does it not exist?
It's very very confusing map layout that those are supposed to be points where the cart goes through like a cave.
Okay. Right.
So like here and here are connected, but
Oh, so it's like in a wall. Got it.
either under or over. I'm not sure which.
In which case, the only way that seems to be left to go is we can go back and head this way or back and head that way.
Can Stephen will ask, so what's the plan now?
Backtrack and continue searching.
Okay. Let's go.
Oh.
Let's flip a coin.
Unga Bunga sees a shiny thing. No.
Odds down, evens up.
Look, Unga Bunga finding that is the worst person to find it. Right.
Look, I was just joking because somebody was pinging.
Yeah,
that
me!
out.
I mean, sure.
I was
I'll
non-subtly being like, hey, there's a thing here with lore.
Sure, I'll go
Unga
up there.
Bunga.
I'll go up there and look and check it out. What's up here?
Unga Bunga.
Yeah, Unga Bunga gets there first. What does Unga Bunga do? That's Lumen, that's how you notice. You notice your spider sense goes off of something of importance near a big meaty person.
He'll start looking around for shiny things.
You're not really finding shiny things, no.
For things that might pique his interest.
What piques his interest? Give me an insight
and
into
shiny
the
objects.
mind.
It sounds
Food.
like food and shiny objects or
Food, shiny object,
powerful things to fight.
bonk sticks, swords, things like that.
There would technically be some semblance of food there. There'd be like bits of food that are like half eaten and stuff on this shrine. Nothing that is like fresh food or anything though.
Unga Bunga will pick up a rotten apple and just turn and sort of like hold it at like the person to his right.
It's interesting.
no,
you
thank you.
you said rotten when I didn't say it was rotten, so you specifically picked the rotten one.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
If you say it's a shrine,
Mm-hmm. It looks.
Yeah,
if you say it's a shrine, is it anything like the one that was in Phandelver?
Yeah. We roll religion. Or
Yeah.
something.
Roll me religion. It's not quite the same.
Come on, tell us who the big bad is. It's got to be a big bad shrine, right?
It could be.
And low hold primer for.
No,
one
you
of
don't need
these.
to. It was exactly
For
17 you
19.
needed.
Can
21.
Ah,
I
never
still
mind
want
then.
to use it.
Fuck Via.
Unga Bunga will sit on the on the altar,
I mean, should rather you didn't.
So
avoiding the food.
Make a strength save.
I
Me?
like
Yeah.
so it look what you
19.
Damn, you feel an invisible. Well, you feel a mage hand sort of pushing against you, but
unsuccessfully.
you just walk past it.
So basically, you see what looked like it was like some sort of statue of like you'd guess a dwarf or something like that, but it's been like smashed up and knocked over, and obviously your new friend just went and sat straight on the face of the dwarf.
Unga, if that's your name, will you take a look at what you're sitting on? Tugs at you gently.
I will pull a piece of like jerky out of my pocket. Unga, come on, boy.
Unga comes over and
I put the jerky in a mage hand and have it floating like in this room, just slightly above Unga's grasp.
I just realized because he was stupid enough to interact, that means all three of you need to roll me a charisma save.
Unga.
I'm not good at those.
Oh, 1.
10. Well, at least Via did
God
well.
damn it.
What if I told you the save was a 20?
Ah, then we're all boned.
But how does Unga Bunga do?
He got
Negative. Well, he got 1. He can't pass. He has a -1.
Okay.
Lumen was about to start putting the shrine back together and giving it some like semblance of its former honor.
Okay.
Because dwarves and elves in this world are friends.
But Unga Bunga doesn't know.
Make me. This is for like after what's about to happen. Make me advantage investigation check, Joseph.
Okay. Investigation. 26.
Awesome, you find something in a second. Okay, so when you're like analyzing like the base that's left where the offerings had been left, you see like there's weird fluids. It's like it's almost like congealed blood, but it's like a horrible purpley colour. And it looks like different symbols and weird writing has been like smeared onto this. When you're like going to fix it and when Via as well is like trying to analyze the stuff, suddenly all three of you get a intense headache. Just like it hurts so much, and the moment you first close your eyes, all you can see are horrible tentacles at the edge of your vision. As in, like, with your eyes closed, you can see tentacles at the edge of your vision, and it is just fucking terrifying to you.
Lumen will attempt to take a deep breath.
Yep.
Also, because
Via's having a panic attack. She's not a strong mind.
Oh no, 100%. If I think I'm gonna roll a d20, and if I get not higher than like a 15, Lumen's gonna start having a panic attack about 10 pound stuff.
Nice. And this is more for you to remember in case I forget. So, Unga Bunga Boy, Via, and Lumen, currently, I'm not saying for how long, but currently, you are vulnerable to psychic damage.
Lumen is fully having a panic attack. He's just
Nice.
remembering the squid
Great.
people from...
And your brain hurts.
Town, and my brain hurts, and he's just like...
It almost
Tell
feels like it can't be that there's like... Is there something like slithering around in your head? But no, it's your imagination. No, it can't be. You're perfectly fine.
Lumen's just freaking the fuck out in the corner.
Unga Bunga.
Yeah, you can see Via's head darting from side to side, trying to like focus in on them, but also to see if.
Unga Bunga will just roll around on the floor.
But on the upside, Lumen, you found a lovely ring.
Oh, nice. Can I arcana it, see if it's
Is
magic?
this another
or is it just
arcana
a
job?
Yes, Arcana.
Okay.
Via help and guidance.
Thank you, Via. You are wondrous
Advantage
help.
plus.
Arcanar. And then let's. Oh, didn't get the 30. Only
27.
the 27.
It is definitely a magic ring.
Nice. No clue what it does. Okay.
You
Do you
you
want
will
to flip a coin who attunes to it?
I mean, yeah, you can do that.
Sure.
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 You can be heads, I'll be tails. I've got a coin in real life I can flip.
Real life doesn't exist.
What do you mean, Lumen? This is real life.
Heads. I hand the ring to Via.
As
and be
Lumen
like,
just goes. Okay. Whoa, you
Right.
got. Whoa, do you see tentacles? How much worse can this get?
Actually,
Puts it
you're
on.
right. It could be a cursed item. I hadn't even considered that possibility.
So who's getting the ring?
Via.
Okay.
Lumen's handed it to Via.
Yeah.
I'll just tell you now, again, so that I don't forget. Once you're attuned to it, it is a ring of mind shielding.
That's
Oh.
handy.
Ring of mind shielding.
It
The
shields your
fact
mind.
that the ring of mind shielding looks like the art of it looks like a brain.
Yeah.
You'd think that'd be like, actually that makes sense. That's quite telling.
That's kind of a no-brainer.
As she like looks at it.
No, it is a brainer.
Yay!
Mm.
But it's fine. Magic
Nice.
items with brains on are generally good.
True.
Though you wouldn't think
Yeah,
so.
because they're usually made. Yeah, because they're usually made by mind flayers.
Things can't read your mind and stuff now.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
You have to
You're immune to
consent
magic that allows.
people to like use telepathy on you.
You are immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts, to determine whether you are lying, know your alignment, or know your creature type. Creatures can telepathically communicate with you only if I allow it. I can use an action to cause the ring to become invisible until I use another action to make it visible, or if I remove it, or if I die. If I die while wearing the ring, my soul enters it unless the ring already houses my soul. I can remain in the ring or depart for the afterlife. As long as my soul is in the ring, I can telepathically communicate with any creature wearing the ring. However, I can't prevent this telepathic communication. Great.
So nice. Even if you
Great.
die,
So
we'll get
Lumen,
you.
Lumen, if I die, you get a diviner in your head until you resurrect me. Deal with it.
Okay.
Sounds like a good thing.
Lumen's still panicking, but he thinks that's good. He's still freaking the fuck out
It's
from
fine.
the trauma.
You don't know about what the ring does yet. I'm
Yeah,
just
and
gonna assume.
the deal with it is with her being sassy for comedy for trying to cope.
I'm going to just assume. This is me being nasty. I'm just gonna assume that James is gonna be a dick and waste some time, so you can understand what's written on this. Because I was going to
Okay.
ask, can anyone understand the writing? But you can ritual
Via
cast,
would.
yeah.
Is it
Yeah,
in dry?
if Via
No.
if Via doesn't understand it immediately, is it in Sylvan or Draconic or Druidic or Common?
No, it is
Or
in
celestial, or
it is
elvish.
in the really far away
like-
language.
Deep speech.
Oh,
but
yeah.
that
Via's
doesn't
is
have
like
a written
ring of mind
language.
shielding. It would be deep
Yeah.
speech.
Deep speech
Starts-
doesn't have a written language, though, Andrew.
Yes, but
If anything, what it would happen is when you touch the rock, you would get a message in deep speech.
I mean that is kind of what
It
happens.
sounds like something that
Because
it sounds like something that comprehend language will still work on.
Yeah.
I
So-
use that.
So fuck you, Joseph.
if
Also,
you could
I don't care if it doesn't have a written language. I don't care. It doesn't.
yeah.
We're in a
I'm-
different universe. None of the rules.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't have a written language, but they do have like symbols and iconography.
They have like they
Yeah.
have stuff and they have like things that represent their culture and they have like bits and stuff. But it's a written language is super redundant when you can just communicate thoughts and ideas directly to another person.
Okay, can you give me an advantage religion?
Ooh, I'll use my primer again. So, Religion, advantage, plus a D4. Oh, I'm gonna need it.
Yeah, it's help.
Okay,
17.
17 is good enough that you don't know the information now, but it's one of those things where it's like, so what you managed to basically piece together from the weird things that have been smeared on the statue is this is definitely like it was obviously some sort of like dwarven warrior god, you don't really know, but it's been defaced, and you know that the writing is in deep speech, or the iconography. You sort of recognize one of the symbols to be, you think it represents the creature that the mind flayers saw as like their god, but you can't remember the name of them currently. But you it's one of those things where you've definitely seen that before, so you're like, oh, I recognize that. It's on the tip of my tongue. But yes,
So I'm gonna have to study this a bit more.
But you know that it is a shrine to whoever this god of the mind flayers is.
Alright. Make a note.
See? Lots of lore.
True.
I mean,
this is
I can
handy. And
continue
also,
studying this.
in character, it seems like the God of the Mind Flayers is one of the prime candidates for why all the multiverse shit is happening.
I'm guessing would VR like explain what they understand.
Oh yeah, like Lumen would see it like with the tentacle and reading other languages is the perfect thing to get her attention. So he'd see him, Lumen would see her immediately home in on the reading and just start muttering the incantation for the comprehend languages to herself, and then start reading and then explain exactly that. Like, I can't quite interpret all of this, but I think this has been probably because it's a shrine to this god, but this god is the god of the mind, and everything that we've found so far with regards to all of these portals and stuff that we keep falling through has been all around, like, you know, the psionic creatures, like the crane things. But I can't get as much as I can out of it. I'm going to study it.
Yeah.
I've googled a nice picture of what you found, just because I could.
If I also get the message, I will perfectly remember it. I won't understand it, but I will perfectly remember it for later. Just in case. Just so we can recite it later whenever we want.
That is the symbol that you were thingying via.
Neat.
I just realised I've still got the right next to you. I've still got the turn order up.
It is right here. It's the green square with the little
Yeah,
green mind.
my character
on
sheet,
it.
which is why I didn't say that. Yeah.
Alright.
So it's not a dwarf god. It's more like it's the god of mind
Flare
flayers.
god.
Well, no, the original one was for some sort of dwarf, but the things that have been defaced onto it are for this mind flayer god.
But yeah.
Right. I'll note that as well.
In which case, I guess we
Yeah.
should just head on now that we've learnt some additional lore. Although it could
If we're
be
dealing with if we're dealing with mind flayers here, I am terrified. By the way,
that it could be that
and
the
it's really
mind...
looking that way.
Oh yeah, super likely. There were a bunch of cranium rats here, and like cranium rats are only made by mind flayers, so mind flare chances are looking way up. But also, it could be that the mind flare god is just helping out the other, like any other multiverse sort of bending god that's kicking about. There's a
Lumen,
chance of that.
you would hear in your head, "That's not true. I wasn't made by a mind flayer." And then silence
Okay.
again. It's like, who the fuck's talking to me?
Who's Lumen will think, who's talking to me? And also, can you help me with my memory loss problem? I lost some memories. Can you help?
Okay. In response to that, you would hear, like, "Oh, you give permission?"
I mean, you have had my best interests at heart so far. You've like warned me of stuff, so I don't. I'm trusting enough to believe you. Yeah.
Sure, then something weird's gonna happen. You're not gonna see this, but Via, you will see this because you're right next to Lumen.
Wait, were you saying that out loud, or was that in your head?
Lumen is thinking this because Lumen doesn't want to come off as a complete like. Lumen is still 50-50 on whether this is just part of his imagination. And so doesn't want to come off as, like, insane until he's verified that whatever this voice is real.
So, Lumen, like, you hear the voice say "okay," and then you don't really notice anything different. When you see Lumen start, like, walking in front of you via back towards joining the group, you notice, like, a little brain rat scurry up his, like, the collar of his neck, and then just basically jump up and dive down into his head.
Lumen? You
Yeah?
okay?
You see Lumen, like, scratch his neck where the rat ran, but he's like, "What? Nothing's wrong."
Little itchy, I guess.
Something just jumped.
It did?
You aware of anything that would do that? Are you aware of anything that would do that?
I've been hearing a weird voice, but, like, I'm 50-50 on whether it's just me being insane or it's an actual helpful thing.
Well, I just saw something run up your back. It looked like a cranium rat.
When you touch your head, Lumen, there's not like a hole in your head or anything. Definitely for the size of a cranium rat, you'd notice if there was a hole for something like that.
No. It was more like... It was more like it in an ethereal sense. Passing through it.
Maybe it's an astral rat.
I'm surprised that that's not a thing they added. Astral rat just seems like a natural thing.
It should just be a rat in a little spacesuit.
Yeah, that's great! I mean, I suppose an astral rat is the giant space hamster. Or miniature giant. But yeah,
Well, as close as we're gonna get.
Everything seems fine to you, Lumen.
Everything seems alright. Like, the rat warned me of danger, so I think it's my friend. But...
Okay.
Now
Like,
that rat's going on a whole adventure
just
now.
happen in you.
What's happened to this rat?
Well, you wanted to sort your memories.
Yeah, because...
You know how that works in, like, media. You relive everything.
Alright, so it's gonna try and go through all of Lumen's memory.
Yeah, it now has to
It doesn't have that long.
live through
You've
your
seen some
memories.
shit.
Lumen's just like... Because the only reason Lumen's wants it to do this is just because he lost some memories when he got the saber and he wants to remember them. That's what Lumen's about. So and like it only took like 16 years. I assume it's faster than normal.
Oh yeah, like in dreams. I'm sure the rat will be done in like a couple of minutes. You don't have that many memories to go through.
Yeah, it shouldn't take too long.
So anywho,
Okay.
so
Via's just giving you the long. Okay, at least you're aware it was going to do that, but maybe not
yeah.
the way you thought.
everyone else, when you see Lumen via, well, you don't really notice from the strong man because you don't know him that well. When you see Lumen and Via coming back, they have such a crazy look in their eyes.
Time to go explore the other passages. You coming, Murderthar and Steve, and also Unga Bunga and Samler and stuff? We all gonna group up and go forth.
Yes, of course. Let's go.
Mostly
Unga
just 'cause
bunga.
I want to dive deep into work because I'm gonna be honest. The tentacles in my vision are driving me a little crazy.
Graham, are you still with us?
I am.
Okay, what do you make of that? Or what does Murdertha make of that?
Murdertha is just very suspiciously been staring at a gnome the entire time. I don't really know why.
Okay, that's fair.
That's
Like-
not out of character. It's
Like, this is
true.
the issue of, like, Murdertha's convinced now, like, actually actively convinced the gnome is trying to kill him. And has basically paid zero attention to anything anyone has been doing while he is, like, staring daggers at this gnome.
Okay, in that case, I guess only Mr. Smith would notice the crazy look in their eyes.
And Samler, who is now
Oh,
also
yes, sorry.
investigating the thing.
Ah, do you
I'm
want
not
to
investigating. I'm just there.
Alright, he's just standing there.
see some tentacles?
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
It hurts.
Don't mess with them.
You'll see things that'll remind you of when you were younger. Not the tentacle town. It's the worst town. Nobody liked that town.
Your VS
Are
is
you
looking at you
actually
like, what
saying
kind of
this?
youth did you have?
Look, a lot of weird shit happened in 10 Towns.
No, I was just a normal person in Ten Town.
Are you
Look,
actually
yeah.
saying
That
that
is.
to him?
I think Lumen will start divulging the many like events that happened in Ten Towns to Via, just as idle chatter of like.
Yeah, you can
You
like
know.
share with the
I mean,
group
I
as you're
don't,
walking
I,
back.
I don't know what the events were.
Yeah, I'm just on the like. So like there was a town that disappeared. There was a town that got like infected by a mind flare incursion, and then all the buildings started growing tentacles and stuff, and then all the people started growing tentacles, and that never really got solved. And then I'm pretty sure that just a bunch of tentacle people started wandering around, but the mind flares got dealt with by some adventurers. And then there was a flying city and a robot mech and a vampire plague that hit one town. But that also, I think, got sorted out by a spaceship.
That doesn't make sense. Yes.
Lumen's just and then there were the many fires and oh god, so many.
There was that one time I think I went back in time.
Yeah. Oh, then there was that one time where there was just nothing outside of the town. Like there was the town and then there's nothing outside of it. Threw a rock and it just didn't go anywhere. Flew into the infinite abyss.
But then everything came back.
Wow, I thought my childhood was weird being in the Feywild.
It was only like a couple. I'm gonna be honest. Everyone kind of blames this one group of adventurers.
It sounds like they fixed it. Kinda.
It's
Someone did.
Trouble definitely followed them. Like, it's certain. A lot of people started thinking that like maybe that they were the ones who attracted the danger. But you never know.
Strength does invite conflict.
Unga bunga.
I agree.
Yeah, like that.
What's down this corridor?
There is a tunnel that leads downwards. I need to click the evil fog of war button.
It's so evil. Downward seems like a positive direction to move in.
There are many
Oh,
crystals.
brain crystals. I don't like brain crystals.
Digging down, digging
the
deep
crystals
down.
are very green.
Green? That's
Yeah.
not brain color, right?
Yeah, it's
So
weird
fine.
that they are definitely green in the book, but the official artwork doesn't colour them green.
Bat, tell me what's
That is
happening
weird.
behind this corner.
I will say this, as you're like going this way, you do notice that you hadn't like noticed it before, but you're sort of sweating suddenly. It's like, oh, it's suddenly like a lot hotter and like stuffier this way than you realized.
I checked to see, Via, real quick, is it getting hotter?
I mean, does Via feel that?
Yeah, everyone who's like advancing knows.
Oh, good, good. I thought it was just a side effect of brain rot.
No, I'm feeling it too, but at the same time,
Yeah, we're
we
underground.
don't know what's down here. Also, can I look at the
Yeah.
gems
Sure.
to discern if they are like?
Yeah, because now we know that there's nothing obviously dangerous visible to the bat in the room. I'm willing to head into the room and look at the gems.
Ah, you're willing to head into the room, are you?
Yeah.
Perfect. Stay still. Definitely don't need to open up something.
Yes,
So
it's
you're
the
gonna
giant
start poking
spider that
this-
dropped from the ceiling. Of
We'll
course.
start poking Steve Smith and trying to get him to move.
Hey, look, I'm sorry.
Stay ahead of
Stop.
me.
Stop poking me. I didn't.
Stay ahead of
mean-
me. Keep moving and I won't poke you.
Okay, you should be up front with me,
Unga bunga,
because you are a tank.
unga bunga, unga bunga, unga bunga,
First,
unga bunga.
Do you get hit by a 19, Joseph?
A 19 hits Lumen.
By
yeah.
surprise.
Oh,
Force
God,
slashing.
it's the fucking Himaeus Mora tentacles.
I'm guessing that
Unga
misses
bunga.
though.
Yes, that misses.
Oh god.
Unga
Oh, it's
bunga.
GM layer. That makes sense.
Unga bunga.
Unga bunga indeed.
Oh God, what the fuck is that?
One of the stalagmitey tighties has attacked
Oh, fuck, it's the
goddamn
fucking...
ropers.
Yeah, it's the ropers.
you. No, it's
All
a
pretend...
it's a grick.
Grick, sure.
Oh, okay.
It's one of them monsters that just pretends to be a rock.
Now, do you see how the crystals on this grick are very bright green, and how they only
Yeah.
appear in this one place,
Yeah.
and yet
that's
none of the
because-
crystals are green.
It's because, yes.
Unga bunga wants to kill it.
I mean, yeah, I think it's initiative time, right?
Yeah, that has dived down to tackle you. That's
Unga
Nice.
bunga.
initiative.
The food has jumped onto Unga bunga's pet. Unga bunga must eat.
God, they're so high CR. How are you ever gonna survive this?
I mean, there's probably a bunch of them, right? And I don't think this is intended to be the final fight.
Oh, this is definitely the final fight.
I'm sure this is the final boss. This Grick.
I'm sure that this was something that we were supposed to find earlier, and we've already done the boss.
Possibly, yeah.
Nah, that's just like the. Well, I mean, you know what the boss is.
Yeah, it's Felix. So, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe this is Felix in disguise. You never know.
Felix is secretly a Grick.
No.
No other Felix is secretly a Grick. Our Felix isn't. That's how it works. This Felix made a deal with Satan to become a Grick for more power.
What a weird deal.
It it turns out that it requires like just a stupid amount of money to get out of Felix's regular body because of how incompetent he is.
Well, Unga Bunga, you ruled super fucking good. There's a big
Bunga.
disgusting.
Bunga.
Ah, that no good.
Unga Bunga.
God, and they have
God.
awful armor class.
Yeah, I mean,
So a big centipede monster is like on Lumen's head.
ah,
Unga Bunga swipes many times, but Lumen dodges and like, whoa, you're gonna chop me head off!
Unga Bunga. Unga Bunga.
Lumen. There's a P descent.
get off me, giant centipede thing.
Although your crystals do look delicious lime flavour.
Eh. Oh no, I also don't have advantage. 12, I assume, misses.
It does
Can you
miss.
fix the initiative order, please?
Oh, what needs fixing? Ah! Murderthar was late in, yes, that is true.
I could bend a starlight step and get away from this thing, but I'm not gonna, because I just assume that hopefully the 3 characters after me will manage to kill this Grick. I believe in them. That's my turn.
Steven.
Please. I'll squeeze past here.
Get moving, Steven.
Stab the Grick.
Off.
Oh my god.
God.
It's the ultimate warrior!
Wait, can
Steven is.
That's his
It's
fourth
like-
nat one or third nat one?
What happened to him, and he's like, "Nah, fuck you. I'm not playing."
So is that making it
Third.
Via's turn?
Well,
Pulls in a step.
since it's so close to Loom,
Yeah, you should totally make him stab Lumen.
like it's literally on Lumen.
You know what? I'm gonna ask Joseph that.
Don't do it.
Think about
No,
the conspiracy stuff for like murder the scene and wander over and stab his friend.
Graham was okay with that happening to his character. Joseph is not.
I'm the squishy wizard. I don't have a lot of
just saying
hit
that
points.
he visually looks like he stabs Lumen?
Murdertha, you could assume that he stabbed Lumen if you want. You heard
He
Lumen.
He
Like-
stabs so low it looks like he stabs Lumen from my angle.
Lawrence, give me another attack roll.
Okay. 60.
His blade like lightly brushes your cheek and slightly cuts you.
No damage though.
No damage.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh no, he's betrayed us again!
It's like the Grick is like coiled around your head, and he manages to get the one point that's perfectly where there is no Grick.
Impressive.
Look. It's dark in here. Help.
Murdertha will just shout, oh no, he's betrayed us again.
Alright, Viak, you hit the Grick. Nothing's been able to.
You can
so
do it,
far.
Via!
Can the Grick succeed a deck save?
Christ, I
Also,
hope it
bonus
can.
action, second versus same as the first. Move the curse to the Grick.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't have anything special to give it extra deck save. But it doesn't need it!
Oh my god. This one Grick has done way better than this giant monster. And all its cranium rat friends.
Grick, 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 Grick. I'm so proud of him.
Go, Graham!
No,
Please kill the Grick.
not go Graham.
Ooh.
The Grick.
Ah, second Grick. But Andrew, we can't even kill the first Grick. Deadly encounter.
It is going to get a surprise attack against Lawrence's character. Tentacles? Wow.
Tentacles.
Okay, there's no way a 6 hits. Like, it just can't. That just isn't a thing.
No shot.
Okay, Lawrence, with that character, can you give me a perception check?
He went to the bathroom.
Ah.
So no is the answer.
This is gonna be like everyone else is going to see this new Grick, but it's like it misses so badly. Does he notice it trying to attack him from behind? Well, that's
He
fine.
does have danger sense.
He'll notice. Murdertha, go.
I would like to. Can I walk past people?
You can move through your ally
I
space.
mean, yeah, you
Yeah,
can move
cool.
through your.
I'm gonna waste my level 3 spell, which becomes a level 4 spell on Spirit Guardians,
Nice.
and then just like walk down here and damage both Gricks.
Ah. How's that work?
Yay.
I can't
They
remember.
have to
Both
make
need to make a
saving
wisdom
throws.
save
They get wisdom saving throws to
when they
take
enter
yes
the thing, and
damage.
then at the beginning of each of their turns.
Wow.
Yeah.
They weren't meant to have
Holy
advantage,
crap.
but they did so well.
Well, they still take half damage at the very least. What the fuck are these
Yeah,
Gricks?
yeah,
They're
yeah.
just
The
so
crystal
Uh,
Gricks.
So they take 20, which becomes 10,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then at the beginning of each of their turns, they have to take the roll to save again.
What happened with these Gricks? Did they fall into a vat of main character?
Yes.
Yes.
How far is the AoE on that spell?
15, I believe. But it's just to enemies, so.
Yeah, it is just 2 enemies.
Actually, good point. Steve, make a wisdom save.
Okay.
That's fair. No, the
Steve's not safe from the Spirit Guardians.
the distance will make a difference in a second.
Also, they do it at the start of their turn if they're inside the
Yeah,
area.
that's what I'm saying. It's whenever you move into it, or whenever it's the start of your turn.
So
Uh,
what do they need to beat?
they need to beat a 17.
Excellent. Give me a second. I need to switch to a specific.
That one only takes 10 on a failed save that time.
So those two take only
10
10.
the first time.
This one falls to the floor and takes full damage.
Cool.
It was hiding and was going to keep hiding, but then you did a
Alright.
thing within 15 feet of it.
So it took 20 damage then.
Yes. It falls to the floor and writhes in pain.
And then it's Greg that fell to the floor and writhed in pain.
Yeah.
Make your save again.
No, that was the save for like it starting its turn.
Or was it not the save for me walking into its area? Because then it has to save again at the beginning of the turn.
Yeah, it does have to save again at the beginning of its turn. On top of the fact that when it
Oh, yeah,
enters the
true.
area, it has to make a save.
Yeah.
So it does have to make 2. So make another save. Yay! Kill
Level
it!
4.
Kill it with the power of death.
Another
23
23
damage.
damage.
It
On
rushes
top of
at
that.
you and just like
And then some JoJo's
psychic
like
thingies into
JoJo.
dust.
Yeah, goddamn JoJo's like holy kobolds just show up and break its kneecaps.
It doesn't even have those.
We
Oh, it
make
has
the
lots.
gaps to break. So on to the
Excellent.
next one.
Has a
Yeah, on to the next one.
Saving throw from this Grey.
Oh, but that's not fair. No matter what, this one will take damage, but he's the main character.
He is the main. Maybe he'll main character and take like minimum roll. He failed. Kill it.
He gets main
19.
character
19.
advantage. Doesn't help.
19.
Okay.
Takes 19.
I guess he's going to attack at Graham's character with a 12.
He misses.
So he jumps onto your head and you just like dodge out of the way.
Ooh, that's an attack of opportunity from Steve. Not
Yeah.
him. because that's
Oh,
because
Steve, you need to make a wisdom save.
if the missing is forced movement, then he wouldn't get an attack of opportunity, but he would.
It's technically
Or-
not moving. This is me being. I'm gonna
Oh.
let him get an attack, sure, but
Yeah, roll your rapier damage, Lawrence. 5.
okay, it's still barely alive thanks to main character syndrome.
Steve,
Got
your
that
wisdom
main
save.
character.
Okay.
BRB.
Oh, but all the most exciting parts are gonna happen.
You take 10 radiant damage, Steve.
Okay. Steve is looking very hurt.
Steve, you might want to take you might want to stand just behind VF for no particular reason.
Zamla,
Yep.
you hear from around the corner screams of Grick, main character.
Okay, I'm gonna take a look, and do I see the two creatures?
If you go a bit further in, you would see both, but you definitely
Okay, then.
see. Yeah, you can see both of them there.
Okay. How bad do they look, health-wise?
This one is basically dead, and this one is
And also basically dead.
yeah, very injured, but less so than the one that is this one's the main character though, so he has plot armor.
Okay. Okay. Bonus action, shillelagh my tree branch, and I'm gonna smack this bitch.
Okay.
Shillelagh.
Shall I like?
No.
Oh,
That's
a
pretty
hit.
good.
Oh, 13 damage. And it's magic because of shillelagh.
I'm
If
guessing
that
you
means
shouldn't have
anything.
had advantage though.
What?
Like, why did you have advantage?
I don't know. It's just on that setting. So I just go with the left one. It's fine.
so it's less damage, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be 10.
Alright.
You could have had advantage if we stood here.
I mean, it's still dead regardless, but
Or should I
I'm back.
How do you?
It-
Wait a minute.
It doesn't matter. 19 hits and 10 damage kills it, so
Okay.
there is just the main character remaining.
yeah. It's the main character, Grick.
Bunga bunga.
Bunga bunga.
Meredith, you see the Grick
Bunga.
look into your eyes, and you think it's about to psychically talk to you, but it can't.
I flip off the Grick.
Oh no, I was trying to psychically ask you to spare me, but I don't have the ability to.
And all of the other spectral kobolds with like hammers all just like start flipping it off as they rotate around it.
Nice.
So yeah, neither of those attacks hit.
Lawrence, is that 2 attacks, Lawrence?
Yeah.
So you're not using reckless.
Oh, I could get reckless, I suppose.
Too late now.
Just
Yeah.
Just thought I'd...
Oh well.
didn't matter. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention it just in case.
It's amazing both of those still miss anyways.
I know.
That's what I said.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Me now.
All
Me.
me.
Me will stab at the Grick. I miss. Cool, that's
Oh.
we could just end our turns until it's the Grick's turn, then it just dies from the damage from Spirit Guardian.
Steve, wisdom
Lawrence,
save.
roll an attack and stop playing chess.
No, wisdom save and attack.
True,
Oh yeah, wisdom save.
true, because he's still not a designated friend of Spirit Guardians.
God, he's not, but the bat is.
11.
That is another 12 damage.
Steve's down.
Well, that was the thing.
Well, at least we've got Unga Bunga.
Yeah.
Alright, Olivia.
Second verse is same as the first. Deck save.
You
Eat.
can do it. You can do it. Come on, Greggy boy. Shit.
Fuck him. He takes 15 damage.
The main character
Gets
dies.
lit up with white fire.
It doesn't die. It barely survives and starts like trying to scuttle off into the walls, and then as it's like going into the wall, you see it just like burst into flames.
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
I escaped. Boom.
Okay, I'm gonna take this chance to drag Steve out of the Spirit Guardians and try and medicine him.
Do
Sure.
I give him a good berry? Sure.
I would say that he definitely
Do I mean?
has one failed save though, so don't get a nat 1 on your medicine.
Okay,
Via will hand Lumen a good berry and say, administer this.
I give him the good berry.
So like
When
your
it gets to his turn, he dies again.
your one death save off him dying, and she like runs over like no, just give him this.
Yeah, good berry. I've dragged him outside of the Spirit Guardians. That's the first thing I did. So he shouldn't die of that.
Stephen,
Unless you
cradled in
decide-
the arms of the small lightsaber wielding child, you regain lifeness.
Yeah.
God.
Good point, Steve.
Who do those little fairies belong to?
I think I've just got to hang on. Insight. I'm pretty sure he just like maybe forgot to add you to the targets of friendlies for the spell. I'm very sorry.
He tried to kill you. Why are you helping him?
No.
He sounds
I'm
so
not.
apologetic too.
I'm not. Look,
Yeah, I'm sure it was just an accident. He didn't mean to shoot you in the back and cut me. He's
The-
just not
the-
the most accurate with some of
Tried
his
to
weapons.
stab you in the face. I watched it happen. You were blinded by a Grick.
It's true,
the
but
cave is very slippy in here.
yeah,
It's dry
I'm
as
sure it was
fuck.
just an accident.
As I said
Dry as
before,
fuck.
it's real. It's getting real hot now that you're going further.
Maybe the sweat from his body made him slip and drop his sword off.
True? Question mark?
Look, Steve's done nothing wrong, but like he hasn't done anything deliberately wrong.
He's just Jar Jar Binks. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
He's George. Oh, no, that means he's the main.
Oh.
The only reason he's done anything wrong is because in both cases, friend bullied me into doing something funny.
Oh.
Funnier this way.
But yeah. Then I will check what's down both of these routes.
Okay, I can now
Steve is fine.
reveal there.
We didn't. What the crystals are. We didn't suss up what the crystals are.
I
Don't we,
know.
like
I'm
roll
just-
something like
I'm just-
discerning.
I'm
like,
just
what kind
looking
of
down
material
these
they
paths
are,
in case there's something about to jump out and get us while we're looking at crystals.
I will point out for the next what is it? 10 minutes. Steve, you can't come anywhere near me.
Okay.
You have to
You-
stay
every
50 feet
time you
away
get
from me.
every time you
Okay,
get properly close. there's
If you're
some
concentrating on that, by all means, we should.
every time you get close to the kobold, you just see a bunch of kobolds with bats looking to break your kneecaps appear.
So you're gonna see many things, Lumen. You're gonna see a dark corridor where you think you see scuttling down it, and by corridor I mean tunnel. And then you're gonna see a shitload more when you look out the other way, because it's an open area.
Can Unga Bunga see anything shiny?
You can see a very shiny light ahead of where Lumen is.
To be fair, the shiniest thing you can probably see is this room is filled with luminous green crystals.
I would like to come close to behind Lumen so that 15 feet are in front of me. Everything that's there in the darkness all dies.
Unga Bunga?
Ah,
Unga Bunga.
so we found the large room.
Unga Bunga. Unga Bunga. Can Unga Bunga try and pick the blue man up?
Okay, so Lumen, you see many things, and then a big ball of meat pushes you out the way, jumps down, and just rushes over to, just like a guy made of like dust and crystals who's just mining at a wall over and over. Yeah, so what you're trying to pick him up? So give me is it you give strength? I can't remember what
It's opposed athletics.
Yeah, they get strength or dex. Well, I don't think I even need to roll. So yeah, you pick up the small man.
He's gonna give him a hug.
Okay. Your arms crush through him.
No, he's not doing it hard to like hurt him. He's just like
No, you're not even doing it hard. He is essentially made of sand. So you like you with like the little bit of force you do is enough to disrupt his shape. It just reforms, but he falls to the floor in 2 pieces and then reforms, and then goes back to mining at the wall.
Tiny cranium friends, do you wanna join the team?
Unga Bunga will just poke at the man, not understanding how that happened.
Give me an insight from Unga Bunga.
This will be fun.
You could see that's very good. You notice that there seems to be no thought behind his eyes, but your actions do seem to be annoying. Wouldn't be the right thing to say, but something to that degree.
Disturbing.
Yes.
Inconvenient.
Yeah, you think you're
He
inconveniencing
knows
him
you are.
from his work, so continuing might have consequences.
So is there a giant fire axolotl, Loch Ness monster, and tiny cranium rat in a boat in this lake, or are those just Andrew things?
Yes and yes.
Got it.
Also, do you not recall what I said about heat?
I get it.
That not water.
Ah, lager?
Yeah, that is lava. Weirdly
Molten
blue
lager.
lava. Yeah, molten lager.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just superheated rock, so that's where that's coming from. Good to know. It's the fire axolotl, our best friend.
Give me like anyone as they enter the room, you can give me an Arcana.
I'll do it.
Yeah, obviously
Do these
you're
people
first.
seem like enemies?
When Lumen enters the room, he gets 26.
This is
Oh,
important for how many
for
of them
Unga
die.
Bunga, that should have been a 19, not a 22, but
Andrew?
a 0 for
What?
Unga Bunga.
Sorry.
Do they seem like enemies? This is important for when I'm walking at them.
I would say, well, they're fucking dead regardless, but I would say rats probably. You don't seem to get an aggressive, apart from the one that seems to be disliking being prodded, none of the others seem to be aggressive.
Sure, rats are auto like being fried. That's
So like,
the plan.
you're like, hey, do you want to be friends? And then it just in front of you, Lumen, the rat, and you burst into flames.
I got deleted from existence. Hang on, I'll drag myself back onto the map.
Oh no, I accidentally highlighted too much.
I also bet.
Unga Bunga will stop poking the man.
Yeah, so what I'm like, do you want to be friends? And then I see a kobold just stomp him. Just a ghost kobold stomps him.
You do see that over here, these two seem to be throwing some sort of, like, you'd guess maybe food into the axolotl's mouth.
Good. Good to keep your axolotl well fed. Does the axolotl seem aggressive or just? No?
I mean, it's not aggressive right now, but it's hard to tell if it's even noticed you. But going back quickly before I forget, once again, the smart chillins, Via and Lumen, you know that the lava is not normal. It is likely more highly infused with magic of some kind.
And what does Unga Bunga know with a 0?
You know what,
The
Lawrence?
real-
Make something
Glory
up.
thing.
Make something up.
You can swim in it. Humans can swim in it.
Yep, it is
Only
delicious
swim.
candy that you can swim
Yeah.
in.
That's nice.
Unga Bunga looks like he wants to go for a swim.
Lumen will be like, Unga Bunga, don't do it. It's hot.
You see him
Hot.
like leaning over, like going to put his hand into it.
Don't do it. It's molten lava. It's magic molten lava.
Huh?
Hot, bad, hurty.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Unga Bunga.
Tim-
Oh. Unga Bunga.
So badly want to know what's in the pyramid.
Hi, Unga. Ah. Unga Bunga.
You see another Dwergar just mining away.
Is this am I able to get onto the bridge?
Yeah, you can get on the bridge.
Unga Bunga. Unga Bunga.
I will advance forward to the next set of cranium rats and ask them to be my friends.
Unga Bunga will wave at the axolotl thing.
Oh no. As soon as I get there, 2 kobolds stomp them.
Let's
Do you
see,
just-
do I delete Joseph? I do not. Okay, so the... What's it called? Is it a Telexolotl? I actually wrote its name. Yes, it's the Great Telexolotl. It has...
It is great.
It has changed its gaze to be upon you, and it has opened its mouth expectantly.
Assuming that you're about to either jump in or feed it.
Yeah, that's good.
Can I throw my loincloth in there?
Sure. It eats the loincloth and is not satisfied, so opens its mouth at you again.
What have they been feeding it? Is there a pile of stuff next to them?
Are you just going to basically go over and have a look?
I mean, yeah, I'll like come over to the ledge and have a look.
You notice that they have like several buckets with things like rocks and ore and things like that.
Can I use Mage Hand to pick up a bucket and float it near its like head on this side so it gets distracted by that bucket instead?
It not only does it get distracted from going to eat Lawrence, the bucket goes like, it finally hits its peripheral vision, and just like its head snaps around and just around the bucket.
Alright, Lawrence, make a break for it while it's busy chewing on bucket.
Correct.
Unga Bunga.
It is currently chewing on the things you give it because you give it a full mouthful.
Unga Bunga.
Yeah, that is a door.
Unga Bunga.
I think that means he goes through the door, or he tries to.
Well, he doesn't succeed if he tries.
Tries to pull the door.
There is no pull. There's no
Tries
handle.
tries to push the door.
It does not push.
Smash door?
Smash.
Make me an attack.
It's fine, we'll Baldur's Gate 3 this. We'll sit here for 4 hours waiting for a crit.
Eventually, you'll get past the toughness.
Yeah, it's like
13.
20, right? It's a 20 damage threshold.
Is there a cliff anywhere we can shove it off?
The door.
I mean, if you, like, Looney Tunes saw the bridge, it'll obviously fall into the lava, right?
Yeah, exactly. If we
Or the rest of the
wait,
cave will.
any of us turn into a bird, I know a way through doors if we could turn into birds.
Does the 20 hit?
Roll damage.
I think the AC of stone is 15.
Who said it's stone?
True. It might
18.
not be.
Okay, you look like you have damaged the door, but not in, like, a... It's not... You haven't broke the door, but you have damaged it. Everyone else who isn't him, you would look over and say, that looks like it's quite good material that's made out of.
Like, mithril or adamantium or?
To that degree.
That's an expensive door.
Yeah, you can't tell exactly what, but, like...
It's some...
Like,
it's
obviously
some
the
expensive
yeah, the
or it's been
the
enchanted
pyramid...
or something.
Yeah, the pyramid structure itself is obviously a very different material than everything else you've seen.
Can I roll Arcana to determine like if there's some magical mechanism that keeps the door locked or it needs some sort of key or something that is magical in nature?
Are you gonna go forward and do that?
I will again fend the axolotl off with more offerings of bucket, and then I will attempt to do that.
Okay. Well, you notice that there's only 2 buckets, and you throw one of them. There's only 1 bucket remaining.
I'll make a break for it to do this as fast as possible.
Okay. Give me an insight,
Oh god, not insight.
because he's just wailing away on this.
It
does
Does a
look.
19.
It does look like it's like a polished metal of some kind.
I assume the 19 hit.
Yeah, you just keep wailing away. That is an awful via insight. And an awful...
Lumen insight, yeah. We're not insightful. We're smart, we're not wise. That's what we've learned here.
Okay, you don't see any way of opening the door, but above the door, you do see, like, a light moving?
Be friend and enter. Merlo.
No, not that. A light moving. There's a bunch
Okay.
of little, like, squares, and the light is slowly moving, like, one to the next.
Ah, a keypad. Got it.
No. How do I say this without just telling you? Like elevator.
Has it
It's
been
an
10
elevator.
minutes?
It hasn't been 10 minutes, no.
Okay.
I press the first button, which I assume will be the top floor button.
You did not notice any buttons. The only thing that you
Okay.
noticed with your 10 is the lights above the elevator moving.
Got it.
Well,
Somewhere-
would it be some sort of vote to see if there's any sort of way of interacting?
I mean, that was your insight.
Oh.
Quick, kobold friend, roll insight.
It also doesn't help, I probably should be telling you to do this with disadvantage, that there is someone very much in your way.
True. Kobold friend, get over here and roll insight before we all die.
God, you're all just like really tightly on that bridge over magic lava.
I know.
While that guy's just swinging his sword around.
Unga Bunga, can you stop attacking the door for a second?
Unga bunga.
You guys who've advanced can give me an Arcana now that you're closer, though.
Unga bunga will stop. He is now loinclothless as well.
You stop, turn around to leave, and you can't.
Yeah.
Oh, my power is great. But Via still got a 17, which is pretty good.
Yeah, 17 is definitely enough. 14 might be enough, but doesn't really matter. You've definitely had this brought in during one of your, like, teachers showing off in, like, one of your magic materials classes. You are almost certain that the entire pyramid is made of adamantine.
Just looks at the place and just. No worry, Unga's not getting through. It's
It also,
adamantine.
since
You
you
could-
realize that that makes sense why, despite looking like metal, the lava isn't affecting it at all.
Has Unga managed to put any sort of
Superhuman.
hole in the door?
No, he has left scratches.
Right. Okay. If we could super cool the metal, we might be able to get through the door.
Okay, does anyone have an absolute zero spell?
Like Cone of Cold.
Nah, more absolute.
Don't think that exists.
Hmm.
Unga Bunga shouts Unga Bunga at the
Unga
door.
Bunga, roll insight, because you actually have alright insight as well. I mean, Via's
No,
pretty
no,
good
no.
insight.
I rolled it on Steve's by accident. It should have been -1, 19.
Yeah, so Unga Bunga insights the door, Andrew. Come on.
Yeah, what are they trying to incite?
How it works.
Are they?
Unga Bunga, Unga Bunga, Unga Bunga.
See?
Lawrence, you
Unga Bunga?
no, you as the human Lawrence, explain to me as the human who is running the game, what are the intentions behind Unga Bunga's insight?
They're trying to find the best way to get through the door. Like, just the best way to smash the door.
I'm drawing a blank here because you're so stupid.
Just the only thing that they're thinking about is how to smash.
You would incite that you think that you need a very specific way to smash. What you're doing isn't quite working. You need to do something different. Anyone who had a brain would have figured that out, but how do I tell you something that you aren't smart enough to understand?
Unga Bunga will
He's wise enough to interpret it, but not smart enough to figure it out.
Unga Bunga will turn to the people behind him and point at the worm.
Can we make a second attempt, but with Via having advantage on insight, if I help?
And then point at Unga Bunga's mouth.
And I'll use guidance.
I will let you make another insight if it is Murdertha doing it, and you can give the guidance and help to Murdertha.
Murdertha, you have guidance and help. Please roll insight.
Or
Wait a second.
don't, and choose to abandon everyone else on the lava bridge.
Wait, there's lava?
Yes.
Yeah, the blue stuff is lava.
Oh, that's a weird color for lava.
Yes.
It's magic lava.
You obviously missed that explanation.
I did miss that explanation.
And then add a d4. Yay, 29. Insight was coming in.
Actually, it would make sense. Murdertha, you would look at it, and you would actually understand. You're like, I'm pretty sure that is an elevator. Like, you've seen definitely things like that in mines and things like that, and things like that, and things like that.
Got it.
Murdertha, you can tell. Well, you probably are meant to press that button to call it up, but it looks like it's already coming up.
Good.
I see that.
How far away does it look? With this explanation.
It's about halfway up. You would imagine, based on the lights. It's one of
Do
them
we
boss
think we have enough-
elevators.
Do you think we have enough time to wait until it arrives?
Depends what you mean.
What do you mean?
Before the axolotl
What do you mean?
goes for it.
I mean, you've got like another minute or so, but you don't know how long it's gonna take.
In which case, I guess we'll go back here, or at least Lumen will try and go back here, and just wait until the thing arrives.
So you're going, you want to do that, and no going back. It's a very thin path, so you actively have to now ask everyone to back up. No, don't do that.
I said
They
fly.
can fly.
I didn't hear you say that, but it's just the fact I figured you were doing that. I just don't go over the lava. That's never a good thing to do.
Unga bunga throw.
No, Unga Bunga, don't throw. Samlab, get off bridge. Okay, now Murtha.
Unga bunga.
There we go.
Oh.
Now Unga Bunga can get back.
Unga bunga pats the Duragar in front of him.
And now we wait for the elevator to arrive. And I will ready a firebolt in case they look aggressive. Or like they immediately, like, if some super evil entity steps out, I'll get them with it.
Now, are you sure you don't want to go into the next room where there's a boss fight that's optional?
Are there any shiny things over here?
Well, we don't know that.
I know you don't know that.
In character, we don't know that.
Are there any shiny things through here?
I mean,
guess I will send the bat just to look over there and see what's up. But if I see aggressive stuff, I don't want to lure it to this room, so I'll just retreat back.
Nah, you don't really see anything.
In which case,
It's just a big room with many rats hiding in buckets and boxes.
in which case, the bat will just come back because rather not, quite frankly. Alright, we'll loot this place on the way out.
Excellent. Sure. So you're just gonna wait. Eventually,
Yeah.
the axolotl does seem to finish off the food, and then like lets out an angry roar when they stop throwing things to it, and then it like dives under the lava.
Yeah. Actually, can I have pinched some of the food from the last bucket that was left?
Be more specific.
It just mage handed it up to me.
Like, I mean, what do you mean by like what are you stealing?
Some of the stuff that was in the bucket that they were feeding the axolotl from the final bucket that wasn't fed to it.
Yeah, you can take like a few ore deposits out of it.
Cool. That's all I wanted from that. I just...
It has ignored you and is now harassing the rat in the boat.
Unga bunga will come and pick up Lumen.
Why? Put me down.
Bath time.
No!
No. Unga bunga will hug Lumen.
Okay.
Lumen doesn't break in half like the last person did.
Unga bunga will put Lumen down.
Lumen, you feel something very unpleasant up against you since he's hugging you completely naked.
Oh. Disgusting.
Agreed. So you wait like another 5-10 minutes.
Can't wait for the cranium rat to get to that memory.
What you basically get to watch is the Talaxolotl keeps trying to like dolphin dive out of the water to eat the rat, and then it just like sprays it with water and it dives back into the lava.
Just pulls out a tiny spray bottle.
Yeah, pretty
Back.
much. It's trying to escape, but the boat only moves by wind, Now, how much wind do you think is down here?
Oh, like none. Gotta assume none.
So it's moving very slowly.
I mean, yeah, the current of the lava will carry it,
Yeah,
I guess.
that's the only thing that's carrying it.
Unga Bunga will turn to Mereditha and will attempt to hug Mereditha.
Mereditha will not be really in for hugging,
Okay.
but
Unga
is
Bunga
very
Bunga
thankful
does-
that you saved Mereditha's life earlier.
Unga Bunga will, if you don't let Unga Bunga hug you, he will just pat you on the head. Maybe a bit too strong because he doesn't really understand how things can break.
Ow. 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 Ow.
Please stop petting the
what-
kitty so hard. We don't want to
what
Lenny
comes-
it.
Yeah, don't Lenny this. What comes out of door, Andrew?
Ding dong. The elevator comes up, and two people start emerging. This person, followed by this friend.
Unga Bunga!
Everyone give me a insight.
Right.
And this is like perfect timing to be ending because
22.
18.
22 is very good.
12.
23 is very good too.
Unga Bunga got a 6 and Steve got a 21.
Not bad. Okay, so everyone who got above 20 and Zamler, Zamler, you're not 100% sure, but you recognize sort of the big hulking thing. Everyone else with the over 20 rolls, despite it looking like a horrible monstrosity, you're like, does anyone else think the face of that thing looks like Newt?
It's Newt from the other dimension.
Unga Bunga really wants to hug the thing in front.
He just continues forward. I was like, oh, didn't know there were more visitors today.
Unga Bunga!
Hey,
well-
we're here. We have an appointment to see Felix.
We'll lean in for a hug.
Sure, he lets you hug him.
Unga Bunga will pick him up and sort of like tight hug him.
Alright, try.
Yeah,
Give me whatever is it, athletics, whichever the thing is, for the picking up.
Yeah.
He
7.
he is way heavier than you thought. When you try to pick him up, you can't.
Yeah. He'll just sort of like squeeze hug him a bit on the floor.
Would you mind backing up, please?
Unga Bunga.
Is that-
He'll stop hugging him,
Is that?
but stay where he is.
he doesn't speak a language.
Could you ask your pet to back up, please?
Sure, I'll do the only method we figured out so far. I mage hand some jerky behind Unga Bunga.
You mage
have
hand
him
it to the
follow it back.
side. He walks in the lava and dies like, oh, I did not mean. Oh my god, I feel so bad.
No, the treat is here.
Yeah.
And I just like
Oh.
once he gets here, it'll slowly start moving to the side. So you just
Unga Bunga will dive at the Duragar.
Start nibbling on its head.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, Lawrence, would what I
Yeah.
said have worked? Like, if he put it to the side of you, would you have just dived into the lava for the jerky?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not smart.
Yeah, just making sure I understand the character.
Yeah.
but yeah,
Listen.
we're just like, yeah, we're here to see Felix. So we're just if you don't mind, we're just gonna head down.
Like, oh, you'll be the intruders then.
No, we're the visitors. We actually got mugged by some other people, and they took our stuff. Now we're here to rendezvous with Felix to help try and get it back.
No.
We're gonna
Unga
stop
Bunga.
him from killing us.
Yeah, don't worry. I know you guys, the intruders. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Fair enough.
there's a bunch of goblins that ran past and interrupted my meeting with Felix.
So hey, we're here because we're you and we want to talk things through and not have like fights.
It's true. We just want to go talk to Felix so we know what's going on so we can leave. That's really all we want.
Can I go home? I need to free my god.
Who's your god?
Kurtlemak.
Who?
Kobold
Bunga
god.
bunga.
Don't worry, the gnomes betrayed us and trapped him. You might not have heard of him.
He does look confused, like, no, don't recognize the name.
Cool.
Uh,
All the more reason why I should be getting back home to go free my god by killing as many gnomes as possible.
Hey, has your spell ended yet?
I checked my watch.
no. It
Calls
definitely
over the-
has, because it's been
calls
over
over the
10
gnome.
minutes of waiting.
I look up and I'm like, it's probably better safe than sorry if you stay 10 more feet away from me.
While the spell was active, you started making little, like, out of dirt and stone, little kobolds at the exact
like,
distance.
So yeah, can we just go talk to Felix?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ah, fair enough. Didn't expect you to be this amenable, but turns out we can just be reasonable and friends. Sure, that's good.
I mean,
Bunga
yeah,
bunga.
I'm gonna end the episode here because this is meant to be like a big Christian thing, so he can at least appreciate it at the start of the next one. But he's
Andrew,
just
why do you pick?
He's not here next time, right?
look. We don't know what's happening in terms of next times, but
I
yeah.
mean-
So he's like, I really don't care about whatever the heck they're doing with this god. I
Next
I
time's
just
the last
wanted
time
my
me and
child
Lawrence will
back.
be here, right?
What?
Yeah. Next time's the last time me and Lawrence will
Oh,
be
it's
here
next
until
time
after
though. I thought this was
Yeah.
the last one.
No, it's next time because we'll be here on the 13th. We won't be here on the 20th.
Then I remembered wrong. Ooh, so
So,
you might get to
so
do
the
the big
first-
boss fight.
Well, the issue is the person who you said that this is all for won't be here next week.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah, I've noticed this. Every time we address someone's backstory,
Look,
they're not here for it.
You went to the place that this is logical. As he explains to you, he was making a deal with Felix. He wanted his creation back, so he came and made a deal with him. He's got his creation back. Doesn't give a shit about you.
I just think it's gonna be really funny when me and Lawrence are in Thailand for 3 weeks. You do Lumen's backstory.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. There's like a whole big section of story after here that's all to do with Lumen's backstory.
Yeah, and it specifically lasts 3 weeks, and then as soon as that's up, then we're just done. We move on to the next thing.
Steve will ask this person
Mm-hmm.
if they can just see him out so he can go back to his village because he's very hurt still.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, you can come with.
Cool, thank you. The whole adventuring thing's not cut out for me anyway.
Have fun, Steve.
Yeah, good luck with whatever it is you people do.
Returning to our own dimension.
Yeah, that.
Saving the multiverse, maybe.
Take care.
Bye.
I mean,
Oh,
I'll probably see you guys when you if you survive, I'll probably be upstairs when you go. So if later you happen to have a creation that's similar to the one I have who wakes up, he can come and say hi to me later.
Nice, got it. We'll remember that.
So long as we don't.
bunga
know that.
bunga.
I just enjoy how the episode Owen wasn't here. We did Owen stuff. The
Yeah, there was a
episode
bit of
Christian-
Owen stuff and a bit of Christian stuff, and you
Yeah,
know it's just what
just-
happens.
We do some Christian stuff.
I need James to take next week off so we can do like a big VR.
Feywild
Bit.
adventure.
Yeah.
Okay,
Very good luck with that.
Andrew, I'm actually going to give you backstory for Unga Bunga.
Okay.
And then, alright, so the first week that me and Lawrence are gone, we do Lumen stuff. Then the last week that we're gone, because obviously I assume you guys might take Christmas off. The last week before we get back, you'll do Unga Bunga stuff.
So yeah, basically, this is ending with them leaving. The elevator has arrived, and
Nice.
you can choose if you I mean you
Which
probably will.
floor did you just have the meeting with Felix on?
Oh, there's only like
Two.
one floor.
Oh, okay. In which case,
the lights just denote distance.
in which case, just in lift and just
Wait
for everyone.
You walk up to the lift, and one of the goblins that was downstairs
12 lights.
reporting on you presses it, and it goes down. Saying, "Ah, we gotta wait twice."
Actually, wait. I'm gonna mage hand the rat's boat closer, and then to distract the friend, I wanna throw a piece of ore there to distract it, because I wanna save this little rat.
The rat squeaks at you angrily as you're pulling him closer to where he's trying to get away from.
Well, I'm pulling him towards the bridge so he's at safety. Where does he want to go? Squeak in the direction you want to go.
He points off in this direction.
Like, that way? Okay, I stop.
Can a mage hand move a boat?
I mean, it can. It's
The
a
answer is
small
no.
boat for a small rat. I don't know.
Is it a rat-sized boat or is it a boat with a rat in it?
I don't know. It's a weird mage hand as well. It can do a shove.
It's a small magical boat. It is actually a magic item.
Wait, you're letting a magic item get away?
Yes, because I like the little rat.
Capture the rat?
You go, Rattington.
I mean, if you give it a shove, it will at least start going in a direction.
I was waiting for you to say, if you give it a shove, it will capsize and drop the rat into the lava.
Oh, well, free magic item.
I would like to help the rat as best I can.
Sure, you've distracted the best boy for a bit. You've pushed it. Maybe the current's got it right now, who knows?
Man, maybe these aren't the words I should be saying as a lawful good person with the Book of Exalted Deeds.
It's fine, it's the evil book's influence.
But the evil book's influence has been cancelled out.
Yeah, but
Shifty
having both
eyes.
books just feels weird.
Yeah, so...
I'm still dying. You can't judge me at my dying.
God, yeah, you are still very thin.
True, we'll get you some snacks.
Okay, so yes, we'll end it there. The boss elevator has appeared. Get ready to fight Metal Gear as it goes down.
As we all cram into this quote unquote like fucking it says it's 8-person capacity, but you could definitely only fit like 4 people in there.
I mean, look at the size of the giant thing that had to squeeze in there. He was definitely not comfortable. We've got lore. We've got probably a boss fight just before you go on holiday.
Like and subscribe.
Unga Bunga.
Yeah, Unga and Bunga.
Yay!
Don't forget to Unga and Bunga.
Make sure you bunga that subscribe button.
That
Yeah.
sounds real wrong.
Make sure you Unga Bunga that subscribe.